Menopause fatigue. I did not know it was a thing until a couple of years ago when it hit me like a train. And I'm going to talk about how to deal with it because I know it's a real struggle, isn't it, to get any kind of exercise done when you've got menopause fatigue. Hello fam, and welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa Neal, and this channel is all about helping you, if you're a woman over 40 or like me over 50, get in great shape. And one of the things that can really hold us back, and that is getting really extreme fatigue around perimenopause and menopause. And I made a video which I'm going to link up here and I'm going to link in the description, all about my own journey and suffering from extreme fatigue. And I will say now that although it's got better, it's up and down. So some days I feel fantastic, I feel great, and other days I feel really fatigued, and it's just a real struggle to get normal things done through the day, let alone fitting in exercise. And of course, exercise during perimenopause and menopause is actually really important, because getting exercise in is going to make you in the best of health, and it's going to be able to make you deal with menopause much more effectively, whether that's perimenopause, menopause, or even postmenopause. You're going to be able to deal with it much better if you are exercising on a regular basis. But I know from first-hand experience that it's really hard, isn't it? It's really hard. So the first thing is to say, don't be too hard on yourself, because I think that's what happened to me. I was really hard on myself, and I'm like, oh wow, I used to kind of work out a lot more than I work out now. I trained for 2 competitions, and I just don't feel at the moment that I'm in the right place to be able to work as hard as I used to work. And I've come to a sort of acceptance that I cannot work out like I used to work out. And what it's about when you get to this stage in life, it's not working hard. So it's not working out 7 days a week, which I wouldn't recommend anyone does anyway. And so I'm going to talk about that. So it's working smart, keeping your workouts shorter, keeping them effective. That's the thing. And prioritizing. So prioritizing is going to be really important, but I'm going to take you through it kind of step by step. It's not going to serve you to work out every single day, and certainly I don't work out every single day, and even a young person, it probably doesn't do you any favors to work out every single day. And when we're talking about strength training, and that's the thing that I would love you to prioritize out of all the exercise, what you want to do is do that 3 or 4 times a week. You don't need to be strength training much more than 4 times a week, because muscle actually grows while you're resting. But what I would say to you is think about what you can commit to. So if that's working out 2 times a week, but you can commit to that in the long term, then work out 2 times a week doing strength training. Because it's no good saying to yourself, well, I'm going to work out 5 times a week and then drop off. It's actually much better psychologically to commit to something smaller and then deliver on that commitment. It's going to be much better for your mindset. And then the other thing I think is really great for women at this age is getting outside and walking. Getting outside is fantastic for your mental health. It's an opportunity for you to get some fresh air. If you're lucky enough like me to live, near nature, get in with nature and actually enjoy nature. It's really going to benefit your mental health, but also your physical health, because the worst thing we can do to our bodies at this time of life is be too inactive, too sedentary. Everyone of every age is too sedentary when we're talking about the Western world. Most people are too sedentary. I would be too sedentary unless I put my mind to not being as sedentary, because I spend a lot of time working from home. So getting up and walking around, getting out walking is absolutely fantastic. And if you don't do any walking now, walk for 10 minutes. Get out, get some fresh air, walk for 10 minutes. Doing anything, if you're starting anything, if you tell yourself I'm going to do 10 minutes, it's so much better psychologically than trying to promise yourself you're going to do hours and hours of it. And what I want you to do is listen to your body. If you're having an off day, and I have those off days, maybe take a break. So instead of working out today, because I had an off day, I wasn't feeling like 100%, is I went and did Pilates, which for me is a less strenuous form of exercise, or maybe yoga instead. And that served me much better, because that's kind of getting your body moving without doing something really, really strenuous. And it's easier on my body when I'm having periods of fatigue. So, or it could be just getting out walking, doing some yoga, anything like that. You might be due for a workout and you just sort of think, oh, I feel really off today. I feel like crap. My head's not going to be in it. I feel bad. I just don't feel like I've got energy. Take a day's active rest or rest day. And by active rest, I mean walking, yoga, that kind of thing. And then get back to it the next day when hopefully you're going to feel refreshed. And when you do work out, what you can do is keep your workouts a little bit shorter. So maybe you've been doing an hour, cut it back to 45 minutes. If you're lacking in energy, maybe 30 minutes. And in my online program, Strong Women Club, I actually have 20 and 30-minute workouts, which might be much better for you when you're lacking in energy. And the other thing you can do, which I love to do, is actually get my workout done in the earlier part of the day. So if I leave working out until the end of the day when I finish work, I just don't have the energy. If I get up early in the morning and actually get it done before work, that's when I'm going to have the most energy to get it done. My key message is not everyone during perimenopause and menopause, including me, you're not going to have the same energy than you did in your younger days. So do what you can and cut yourself some slack.